How High We Go in the Dark by Sequoia Nagamatsu is a collection of 10 short stories that explore themes of identity, family, and culture. Nagamatsu's debut collection takes the reader on a journey through different worlds, from remote Alaskan towns to bustling cities in Japan, exploring the lives of characters who are grappling with their place in the world. The opening story, Headwater LLC, sets the tone for the collection with its exploration of the complex power dynamics that exist between a group of Japanese salarymen who are sent to a remote Alaskan town to work at a fish processing plant. The story introduces the themes of displacement and cultural difference that are central to many of the stories in the collection. The characters in Headwater LLC are struggling to adapt to their new surroundings and to understand the culture of the people around them. As they navigate this unfamiliar territory, tensions rise among the group, revealing the complex power dynamics that exist between them. In The Returnees, Nagamatsu explores the theme of displacement in a different context, as a group of Japanese Americans who were interned during World War II return to their former homes in California, only to find that they are no longer welcome. The story highlights the difficulties faced by Japanese Americans after the war, as they struggle to reclaim their lives and their identities in a country that had treated them as enemies. The characters in The Returnees are grappling with their identities as both Japanese and American, and with the realization that they may never be fully accepted by either culture. In The Fox Girl, Nagamatsu takes the reader on a journey of self-discovery, as a young woman discovers that her family has been keeping a dark secret from her. The story explores themes of family, identity, and the importance of connection, as the protagonist grapples with her own identity and her relationship with her family. The story is rich in mythological allusions, drawing on Japanese folklore to create a haunting and evocative atmosphere. In Beneath the Levee, Nagamatsu explores the theme of estrangement between a father and son who attempt to reconnect after years of distance. The story highlights the complexities of family relationships and the difficulty of reconciling with a parent who has hurt you. The characters in the story are struggling to bridge the gap that has opened up between them, and to understand the choices that have led them to where they are now. In The Unpainted Portrait, Nagamatsu reflects on the relationship between a father and son and the impact it has had on the son's life. The story explores themes of identity, creativity, and the struggle to find one's place in the world. The protagonist in the story is grappling with his own sense of identity and his relationship with his father, who he sees as both a source of inspiration and a source of pain. The title story, How High We Go in the Dark, is a haunting exploration of loss and grief. The story follows a group of people who are searching for a missing child in a forest that is said to be haunted by the spirits of the dead. The story is rich in atmosphere and symbolism, drawing on the imagery of the forest to create a sense of foreboding and unease. In The Smile Factory, Nagamatsu explores the theme of artificiality and the commodification of emotion. The story takes place in a factory where workers are trained to produce fake smiles for use in advertisements and other media. The story is a sharp critique of the way that our emotions are manipulated and commodified by the media and by the consumer culture that surrounds us. Other stories in the collection explore themes of family, identity, and cultural difference. Snaring the Boar is a powerful exploration of the relationship between a young man and his grandmother, who are both struggling to find their place in a rapidly changing world. The Whale God is a haunting and surreal exploration of grief, loss, and the power of myth. Mr. Yamasaki's Legacy is a poignant reflection on the legacy of the past and the choices we make in the present. Throughout the collection, Nagamatsu demonstrates a remarkable ability to capture the complexity of human experience and to explore the intricate ways in which our identities are shaped by the world around us. His writing is rich in imagery and metaphor, evoking a sense of mystery and wonder that draws the reader into each story. One of the strengths of the collection is its range of perspectives and voices. Nagamatsu's characters come from diverse backgrounds and cultures, and he shows a deep empathy for each of them, even when they are flawed or conflicted. He has a particular talent for capturing the nuances of cross-cultural interactions and the ways in which cultural difference can shape our perceptions of ourselves and others. Another strength of the collection is Nagamatsu's use of mythology and folklore. He draws on the rich cultural heritage of Japan to create stories that are both deeply rooted in tradition and yet refreshingly modern in their outlook. His use of myth and folklore adds depth and resonance to each story, creating a sense of universality that transcends cultural boundaries. Overall, How High We Go in the Dark is an impressive debut collection from a talented and insightful writer. Nagamatsu's stories are thoughtful, evocative, and deeply moving, exploring the complexities of human experience with skill and sensitivity. Whether exploring the themes of family, identity, or culture, Nagamatsu demonstrates a remarkable ability to capture the essence of his characters and to convey the universal truths that underlie their struggles. This is a collection that will resonate with readers of all backgrounds, and one that marks the arrival of a major new talent in contemporary fiction.